right. So today we're going to start a new text. The text is Max and Zoe, the lunchroom fight. Okay? We're going to start with chapter 1 today, where there's 2 words that you're going to be introduced to. If you look at your handout, you have space to write the meaning of those words. Put your finger on allergic and promise, please, Amish. Finger on here so I know that you're with me. All right. So, who thinks they know what allergic means? Yogita.
Allergic means that you're allergic to something that you shouldn't eat or you shouldn't touch it.
Okay, because if you do, what happens?
You'll get sick.
And your body will not like it at all. So you'll have an allergic reaction. So you can go ahead and write that on the pink sheet. Does anyone know someone with an allergy? Kosei?
Allergy is that if you ate like peanut allergy, and you eat peanuts, like you are sick, you are sick, like
Yeah, you could get very sick.
Yeah, very sick, like flu. Yeah.
Yeah, you are right.
Fruit,
Amish?
you may even get allergic for eating. Nuts you may get allergic for eating. Kiwi you may get allergic for eating. Mango.
Right, everybody's different. Some people have no allergies, some people have several allergies. It depends on the person, but we know that people who are allergic to something, they avoid that food or that material.
I know someone who's allergic to peanut. Vanessa.
Right, so she avoids eating it, right? You just don't have it in your diet. Okay. All right, the next one is promise. Have you ever made a promise? Turn and talk to the person next to you. Tell them what a promise is.
Promise that I say. I will promise that I will not say that you have a baby towel. I promise that I say something that I'll do it, that I will do it. Not like I won't do it, I will do it. Like promise me, like something you really have to. And if you didn't like do it, like suppose for example you say to your teacher that I promise I'll bring my homework next time, and if you didn't, like you have to like get like a homework slip or something.
All right. Friends, give me 5. All right, who can tell me what a promise is? Vanessa.
Promise means that you tell someone and she says that promise that don't tell anyone.
Okay, so she is kind of swearing to you that I will do what I say. Okay, so let's see the best way to write this so that everyone understands it. Sometimes I need to even. Okay. Okay. So a statement telling someone you will do something. Okay? Raise your hand if you've ever made a promise to somebody. Okay. All right, get those down on your pink sheet, and then we're going to talk about the text we're going to read today. Is everyone finished?
Yeah. No. But
All right. So today's text is called Max and Zoe, the Lunchroom Fight by Shelley Swanson Saturnin, illustrated by Mary Sullivan. And this is a book about a girl. Her name is Anna, and she has a tough situation. And I know in your third grade classrooms, you've been really looking at characters to understand their traits and their motivation. So today we're really going to think about some of the characters in the text and how they act and how they're feeling. And today we're just going to focus on chapter 1. I want you to take a picture walk through the text, just kind of get an idea of what we might be reading about. Just take a picture walk, look at some of the illustrations, and kind of get an idea of what we'll be reading today. We'll share in just one moment, okay? All right, we can stop now and share. What did you notice when you were looking at the pictures in the text? What did you notice when you looked at the pictures? Yogita?
Like in the first page of the chapter 1,
Mm-hmm.
like I saw a picture like a peanut with no peanut, and it's about peanut promise. So I think that a girl or a boy, whoever, someone is like gonna bring peanut, but it's really not supposed to bring it.
Okay, so you saw that picture with the cross across the peanut. It said no peanuts. That symbol means no. And then the chapter 1 title is a peanut promise. So we just learned our word promise. It's something that you promise to do. So we'll have to find out what that is. Amish, what did you notice when you were looking at the pictures? What were you thinking when you were looking at the illustrations?
It was Anna was allergic to peanuts.
Okay, did you read the text or just look at the pictures?
I read the text.
Okay, so right now we just want to look at the pictures. We don't want to start reading it. Kosei, what were you thinking when you were looking at the pictures?
I think that this kid
Okay.
is allergy,
Okay.
and she think I think these two is friends, and she's like to sit that the two friends, but this girl is allergy,
Mm-hmm.
and the teacher says don't sit again.
Okay, great. Those are some good predictions. So today you're just going to read chapter 1 only. So you'll stop when you see chapter 2. So you'll stop at page 10. You won't read page 10. And then you're going to answer some questions. As you're reading, if you make a connection or if you have a question, you can write it on a Post-it. What is a connection? What is a connection? Amish, what's a connection?
A connection. A connection means something is connected to something.
Exactly. It might remind you of something else. And what about a question? I know that also in third grade you guys are learning how to form questions. What's a question, Kosei?
Question is like what?
Yeah, something.
What, like why, where?
Right here, do you see these question words?
Yeah.
These are how you can start your questions.
And question mark is also question. Question. And last, like question mark is the question mark.
Okay. Yogita?
For the question mark, it's like something you ask
Uh-huh.
that you don't know.
I like your definition. Something you ask that you don't know. All right, wonderful. Okay, so we have a good idea of some of the things we might be reading, and we know how to stop and write down our thinking. And I will put Post-its on the table for you to write down those questions. When you're finished reading, you can go ahead and start answering the questions that I have for you about the text. Okay, and then I'm going to tap each person's finger to listen to you read to see how you sound. All right. Does everyone know what they need to do?
Yeah.
All right, who can tell me what they're going to do right now? Vanessa.
Read the book. If you have a question or connection, just get it posted and play.
Very good. And after you read chapter 1, what do you need to do, Amish?
Read.
After you read chapter 1.
Answer this question.
You got it. All right. If you finish all that and others are not done, I provided you with a mini iPad and it's already open to the Raz Kids app. I want you to find your name. So for example, if I am Vanessa, I would find my name. And you're going to go to your assignment. And you're going to choose one of these books without the sound. So say Yogita wants to read about sharks. She's going to read this text without any sound, okay? Because a lot of times we use the headphones. Let's try it without. All right. Are we good?
Good.
All right. Then you are all set. You know, go ahead and get started. All right. I'm going to start with Kosei.
The Max and Joe, the lunchroom fight. Just before the lunch, Max saw Joe whisper to Anna.
Okay, I saw that you skipped this word.
Just before the bell rang, Max saw Joe whisper to Anna. Max knew
Zoe.
Zoe was up to something Anna was averse to peanuts. She always sat at the lunchroom. Peanuts safe table.
All right, so let's stop and think about this page. Who are our characters in the story?
This is Zoe and Anna
Mm-hmm.
and Max.
Okay, and what is special about Anna?
Especially arsenic to peanuts.
All right, very good. All right, Amish, let's go ahead and you should be reading chapter 1, Amish. That was the assignment, so let's go to the page. And would you read that to me, please?
Page 7.
Nope, chapter 1. Where's chapter 1? Use the headings to help you find.
Chapter 1. The peanut song. Just before the bell rang, Max saw Joy whisper to Anna. Max saw Joy whisper to Anna. Max knew Joy was a peanut. Anna was a little chick with me. She always said to the luncheon peanut to do it.
All right, I like how you went back and reread when something didn't sound right. That was a good strategy. Keep reading in your head.
I'm on.
You're already done. Can you pick one page to reread to me?
Okay. This one.
Okay, which page?
Number 8.
Page 8. Okay.
And I took a deep breath. I did promise, she said. Just my lucky day, said Mac. When Mac returned around, Zoe whispered to Anna again. Then she
Okay, so what's happening here in this page?
that Zoe and Max went to sit with Anna
And why can't they both sit with Anna?
because her needs to pick only one friend.
Right, they're only allowed to have one person there.